Ready to do a little bit of, I was going to say 14. This is not 14. This is Path of Exile. We're continuing our Gauntlet run. You know? It's going pretty well so far. Or at least it's going. I don't know if it's going well. It's going. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Impale. How are you doing today? How goes it? Yo! And thank you for the resub.
93 just subscribed for 7 months.
7 months. 7 months. Thank you so much, Impale, for the continued support. Continue to enjoy all those sweet, sweet emotes and the complete lack of ads on the channel. I appreciate it. You're still alive, so that's a good sign. And you cleared the beach? I did. I did. Just noticed that your bit skull is overflowed. Yes. Yes, it has. Hold on. I guess I can reset that. Most Twitch goals reset or like upgrade when you complete them. The bits goals don't, and I meant to reset it on the first. Because you know, sort of like a pseudo monthly thing, right? So let's start a new goal. We'll keep it at 1,000 bits. I'm always blown away if I hit 1,000 bits. That's roughly $10. So we'll keep it there at the moment. We blew it away last time, but there we go. New goal started. It's just fun to keep track of those things, you know? Thank you for the reminder. We've got a ton of support on in July. Thank y'all very much.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So I have a mercenary now. I got him right at the end of the stream yesterday. He's kind of mediocre, but it should help take a little burden off of us as the character. So let's do this thing, huh? Check thing. Can I get flesh and stone yet? No. That's later. Let's see. So I want to go here, I think. So the plan is we're gonna go over this way. We're gonna fight Oak first. We'll fight Oak first because I'm planning on taking Alira's buff. She gives resistances, which I could very much use. Damage is not amazing. Neither is our mercenaries, but I guess he does have extra life though. That's nice. Again, we're just doing some. I'm doing some Wintertide brand and totems, maybe. We're playing it by ear. You can sort of see what we got going on. We're level 20. Big ol' 2-0. I'm somewhat concerned about the Oak fight. He can be kind of rude. Hopefully. Using Decoy Totem with the Flamewood support, so it throws those like fireball meteor things whenever it takes a hit. Yes. I would like some increased brand damage. Thank you. I'm gonna go up here and grab these brand nodes next on the tree, I think. Like I said, I'm probably not going to take a Runebinder. Like I said, on Friday. Probably not going to take a Runebinder. Because I think I want to keep being able to use totems. And you can't do that. I don't think that is Oak. I think they're lying to me. You know what? Let's put... Let's put a portal down. And okay, this is gonna get real sketchy, I think. But let's do it. Maybe we reroll at the very start of the stream, chat. Wish me luck.
So an enemy of hope has fallen.
Yeah, I don't really care about the 40 life here. Hello. Try to get the ads out of here. Ow. I almost jumped right into that. That would have been a really stupid way to die. So far, so good. Love that. All right. We're not speeding. We're not speeding. Ugh. Doesn't look like he normally does. I don't know what you mean. I mean, it says it right there in his name. He's definitely Oak. Ow. Very scared. I'm just constantly scared of this guy. He could definitely just like stomp on my face and we die. There we go.
You dare to speak for peace, outlaw. There's the peace you have.
Got him. Got a unique staff that I don't really need. We'll grab this stuff. So let's grab that. All right. We got there, chat. That was terrifying. Yeah, for those who aren't aware, I mentioned it on Friday, but in this Gauntlet event, the devs have modified every boss fight in often surprising and terrifying ways. Hillick was Maven influenced
Increase the burden.
at the very beginning. Oak was definitely still Oak and not an in-game boss. You know? We can go up here. We can't go in here yet.
Oh, I do so love a good murder. Care to oblige me?
Bloodletter I don't want to deal with. I do feel a little better doing mercs at this point, but bleeds are bad, you know? That's a bleeder. That's a bleed merc. Okay. So we got that. Which means now we can pop down here.
Your body is the canvas.
Oh, it's just
My blade.
bad, huh?
Brush.
I kind of like the
Die on your
I like my current merc. He's tanky. He's giving us endurance charges, which make us tanky. Tankier. Not a bad one for this. He has his own taunt totem, so I could potentially just be using my Holy Flame totem. Honestly. Play. We should be able to speed up a little bit here. Blasted by some... Get him. Lyra... Yeah, I mean, it said it was definitely Oak. You don't think they would lie in their names, do you? PGG would never do that. Yeah, I hope y'all have been enjoying the little brief PoE interlude here. The special event and everything. I feel okay about it, because we're sort of in a holding pattern for 14 until the patch drops on Tuesday. The 7.3 patch. At which point we'll be back on our 14 nonsense. Don't you worry. So we got a Lyra here.
The King of Rats, Creighton.
We've killed everybody else. She wants to give us plus 15 to all elemental resistances, which we could definitely use. So I'm gonna say I'm on Lyra's side.
Was better than Oriath and chocolate. You keep this trinket to remember.
Nice. See, now we have more fire and lightning res. We're a little overcapped on cold at the moment, but I don't mind that. At the slightest. Bloodthorn is a neat staff, but it's a little not what we're doing. Also, it rolled terribly. Rolled actual minimum on the attack speed. Yeah, for those who aren't aware, if you're hovering over an item and you hold down Alt, it gives you all of the extra info. Like what vulnerability does. That kind of thing. Alright, let's see. The shield better than my current one? Maybe. Actually. I'm just saying something, my current one's actually kind of nice. This one has more life, less fire, less cold, but also has lightning. And it has more life. Has less block chance. But that's fine, probably. Okay. I need to socket it, though. Unfortunately. Good to know, though. Alright. So... yeah, obviously we're not speedrunning. There are various race rewards for doing things quickly. They're doing like bounties and stuff too. But I'm just trying to get through the campaign, honestly. That's my goal. If I can get through the campaign, I'll consider it a win. Anything after that's a bonus. I need to see what supports I should be using on Wintertide Brand. Does anybody know offhand? Out of curiosity? What the Bird Wintertide Brand supports are nowadays? Not that I have a lot of options. I meant to look it up. I didn't. Got that. Open the Thaumatic Seal. And then here's a little speedrunner pro tip. That's right. I do occasionally do strats. If after you grab the thing and click the button, you go to Prisoner's Gate, and then you portal, it'll take you right back to the Act 1 town. You can get your reward. Get your reward if your inventory was not full. Get your reward. I literally can't link this, huh? Okay. We'll just keep it there for now. Maybe it's a crazy hat. We're gonna throw this in the stash. I don't need. Might throw that on our merc. Honestly.
Yes?
These can just go. Sneak.
Goodbye.
Hello, Mr. Merc. Yeah, this is the league mechanic, by the way, Kill. You were wondering.
Now,
It's these mercenaries. Oh yeah, we can definitely give him a damage upgrade, huh? So you can you find them out in the wild, and you have to fight them, and if you beat them, you can either take some of their items, if they have them, or you can hire them to work for you. You can't change their skills any, but you can swap their items out if you wish. But if you don't want them, you can fight them and then steal a weapon, or they'll have currency in his bag eventually too. It's neat. Yeah, I guess that might be the case. Interestingly, the same mechanic as D4 added recently. Yeah, it's a classic. See, since he's using axes, he can now use this axe,
job done.
which gives him way more damage on his end. You can also gear them out. Yeah, it's like a classic ARPG mechanic, right? I know the older Diablos also had a mercenary system as well. I don't know if D3 did. I think D2 did. Alright, we're gonna grab that. First, I'm gonna sort of head up this way and then grab Runesmith. Stat-wise. I really need some links, huh? So... before we go to... before we continue in Act 2. I want to go in here, back to Act 1, and grab our submerged passage to get us another skill point. So bear with me a little bit. Yeah. A little bit of boring content as we sort of back up a bit to the very beginning. But it lets us farm a little bit. Not going to get anything like good because of how level scaling works. But I guess a couple of scrolls that we can use. I want to get the skill point, maybe an essence we can play with. Because our next objective is the Weaver, who may kill us. Being totally upfront. Weaver may kill us. It's scary. Yeah, D2 started it, D3 watered it down, like many things. D4 added it with their recent thing. Cool. Yep, it's our current league. Gotta. Some of the mercs are insane, and people have naturally like snapped the game in half because once you can, use some of the weirder uniques that are can often be like sketchy to use yourself, but once you can put them on like an NPC, they become opiope. People have done some silly things. A lot of those silly things are actively banned in the Gauntlet as well. Because they're too silly. But even just having one around the sort of draw aggro, do a little taunting himself, that kind of thing. Totally worth. You can get some ones that do some pretty good damage too if you have them geared out, or if they get lucky with their own gear. Honestly. Where are you at, Mr. Essence? So slow. I should be using a Quicksilver. I could maybe afford to switch to a Quicksilver now. But I'd rather be a little bit slower and have some tank than having the Bismuth. There he is. The Dweller of the Deep. No kill, please. This would be a really embarrassing way to die. Bound to happen. Like we're so far over leveled. This would be really tragic. But we did it. Now we can go back. Ow! Got too close to the water. Jump by a crab. Now we can just come back and grab a skill point.
You managed to kill it.
We killed the granddaddy crab.
Stay sharp out there. Still alive, are we?
Still alive.
Farewell.
Just giving us a little more power early on. Let's see. Could go over here and try to get another skill point before Weaver, but I think we just go for it. We pull it. Excuse me. Sorry. Allergies are so much fun, chat. They're awesome. Let's do this thing. Weaver should be over here somewhere. Because I was wondering, Weaver is always on the opposite side of the map from where you found Alira. You sort of want to look for like the spider-webbed forest here. Try to follow that along. You'll eventually find a door, theoretically. In there. Some pathway. Oh, sneaky. See? There we go. Weaver's Chambers. Yeah, now like I said, the Weaver is scary. She does chaos damage, and since she's got a bunch of additional proj and attack speed from gauntleting, in addition to just generally being more dangerous, we have to be very safe. Very safe. We have no chaos res. Or sorry, you have 7, so you know. Basically infinite chaos res. No. Quartz Swarms. You look like. No. Grand Life Flask. Probably should. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. You know what would be sick, though? If I could find, like, a Ghost Ride right now. That would be incredible. Definitely trying to speak it into existence. The Ghost Ride will drop before Weaver. If I do this... To cool, be cool.
Your body is the canvas, my blade, brush.
Very weird. We're very close to leveling, so I'm gonna run around and get our level. I like how I'm doing all this prep, and Weaver's probably just going to one-shot me, and then I'm going to be very sad, and we'll be re-rolling. That'll be good. The game also pauses when you go into the skills menu now, the passive tree. Again, didn't do that before. That is not this was not a thing before a few months ago. Handful of months ago now. But I'm very glad it is now. Alright. That gets us Runesmith, so this is actually a big level. Gives us 12% increased cast speed with our brand skills, which is what we're using. That brand. And then enemies take 5% increased damage for each brand attached to them. And Wintertide can attach 2 at a time, so they take 10% damage, which is a lot. Because the way the damage calculations work in PoE, things that, like, modifiers that say take increased damage are real value. Alright. We'll probably take one of these masteries as well. Maybe... I don't know which one. We'll see. We'll see. After this, I'll probably go, like, Faith and Steel. Then we'll go up and grab, like, Spiritual Aid. Here's another, left side tree leveling hack for you, chat. If you're over in this area anyway, just go ahead and pop your way up, like, this side of this thing and grab Spiritual Aid. Gives you a bunch of early damage, just literally just from the nodes. So even if you don't have any like gear that says minion damage, just the nodes leading up to it give you a bunch of early damage. Way more than you can get from like a single cluster in most other spots. And it's generic, so it works for like everything. Pro tip. This is increases and reductions to minion damage also affect you. Very nice. Alright. Let's do this thing. Wish me luck, chat. Oh wait, hold on. You don't have to wish me luck. You can wish me Gamba. Platforms. Predictions. And will I beat the Weaver? Yippers. Edge. Give it 120 seconds. Oh. There we go. Get your predictions in. Up at the top of the chat, you'll have the option to predict whether I live or die. While I'll do that, I'm just going to run around here and kill some more stuff. While I wait for that 2 minutes, I'll just stand here. Like I said, I'm a little scared of Weaver, but I think we're in a pretty good spot between us and having the Merc. So, honestly, it could go either way. No? Kill us a, very tanky. Please. That's part of the reason. Will you wait till I vote to say you're scared? I have definitely said multiple times in this run up to the Weaver that I was scared of Weaver. Sir. Not my fault that you're doing other things. I've said it multiple times. Because Weaver's scary. Let's see, is the prediction through? There you go. I assume it's completed. Okay, locked. There we go. Alright. Wish me luck. Here we go. Putting this down. Putting this down. Putting these down. Ah! I see. That's the twist in this one, huh? It's also got Aracali. Gotcha. These. That's not great. So my Merc's dead now. Merc is dead. That's not awesome. Don't love that. Oh. God, so many stacks. Please? So slow. I am so slow. Whew. Okay, we're good. We did it. Wasn't even scared. Wasn't even scared. And y'all saw how much he chunked me when he actually hit me, right? We beat him though. Yay. There we go. I've revived him. He won't come back to the next area, but we did it. So scary. Oh my god. Alright. Now, though, we can do some more sports. And this is the support I was talking about, Kill. That you could try with Cyclone. The shockwave support. Supported skills trigger a shockwave on melee hit. Can only be used with maces, scepters, and staves, though. It does like a little AoE of damage every time you hit something. On like with like an internal cooldown, but it's pretty short. But it's a nice little damage boost. Are you using a sword? That will make it harder to use. But if you know, it's there if you decide. I think I want controlled destruction. Y'all.
What do you want?
I'll probably put that in his offhand as well. Alright.
Going?
Hey buddy, you want another weapon? 15 to 23. 10 to 20, but it also got some elemental damage on it. There you go.
Doesn't change who I am.
Merry Christmas. Doesn't change who he is, though. I don't know. Forgot to do this. Deep perp for the essences. There we go. Essences are nice. Easy crafting.
Speak.
Alright. Really could use some blues. Really could use some sockets. But yeah, definitely think about it. Right here. I really need to scale my damage a little bit. Let's see if we get a double blue situation happening. There we go. Wintertide Brand. Control Destruction. The Wintertide Brand can't crit anyway. It's got no crit. Because it doesn't hit. But so control destruction increases your crit strike chance. But it also gives you more spell damage. Spell damage scales our damage over time on Wintertide Brand. I didn't die. It didn't die. It was sketchy though. My mercenary died. Merc died. Before we go up to the next area, we're gonna go down here and go and grab our other skill point. We're scaling. I feel more confident over here. We're also very overleveled. Yeah. Congrats to those who got some points. I don't know if anybody voted against or for. I didn't actually look at the thing. You got some points. Congratulations. I don't know if predicting, or like, I don't know if the Gambit does anything if everyone votes the same way. But you got it. But you got it. Let me grab one of these bombers. Oh, die! Thank you. Necromancers are so very obnoxious all the time. That. Can't be neglecting my wisdom scrolls. I need those. Not doing the little side boss here. That's not a thing that's happening. Carry on. Please stop slowing me. I'm already slow. It's so very slow. It's a mana regen. So many so many necromancers. Fine. Oh, rare necromancers. Let's see, we're doing some damage now. Look at his health going down. Not super fast or anything, but it's actually doing things now. More damage than we were doing before. Come here. That's the thing. Hit the totem. Get slapped by my squad. You can only have one mercenary out at a time. You can hire up to 3, but you can only bring like 1 with you at a given time. Like I said, I'm kind of okay with the one we've got now. He's relatively tanky. He's making us tankier as well. So. We'll go down here. We're looking for the golden hand. We're doing the golden hand job, you could say. Could say. I don't know why you would. Quest. Good. Yes. This will give us another skill point to play with. An archer would be kind of nice for our clear, but that's what the mini shot is. I know what a lot of the mercs are just from seeing like their title. They all got some variants in what they do, like which skills they have, what supports they have. Need some mana regen. I'm so over leveled that I can't level up Wintertide Brand because I haven't caught up to it yet. As you go into like lower level zones, or zones that you're higher level than, your XP scales down, but your gems still get the same amount that they would normally. So your gems can often outrun you. See? No, there we are. Do I want one of these? Right now? I'm gonna do cast 2 additional brands for the moment. We'll do this essence as well. Now we can even more. They can't all attach to the same guy, so it doesn't help our single target at all doing this. We need other things to increase our number of attaches. But we'll hope with our clear we can toss down more. I'm running right back to where we were. Yeeps. We're making more progress than we did. No, we started at 10. Wow. I thought I had lost an hour. We always start at 10. I don't know why my brain was like, yo, you've gone an entire hour over your normal break time. I've not. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. If you can also notice, I haven't done any of our ascendancy trials yet. We're gonna come back and do those once we've like unlocked the ability to do them all. Because there's no real reason otherwise. Like I said, I'm not speedrunning, so whatever. Whatever. Yes, it is getting close to time for our first break, not our second one. Wait, where my brain went. Alright. I'm not doing a very good job navigating these zones today. Usually better about that. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be using Wintertide brand like all the way through. Like I may swap off to a different brand. But this one's convenient for leveling. It clears pretty well. It clears pretty well, and, you know, does enough boss damage. We may do like a... We may do a Penis brand. It's Penance brand. Or something. Eventually. Long term. Oh, a Regal Orb? Wow. I'm rich. Oh.
Just what I needed. More rage.
Striker.
Filth.
Very rude. Mercenaries are all very rude to the player. They're like, oh, look at this noob. Pay no attention to the fact that we, literally slay gods in this game. Such a noob. Don't actually have enough, maybe more like brand duration. You can see up in the top left up here, like how many brands I have out. 5 is my max. Moment. I did resolve that. Didn't I? Did I not? What? Okay. Yeah, see? We got the golden hand. So we can complete the job for the golden hand. Zip. Take those. Check this just in case it something insane on it. It does not. So that. Alright. Okay, another skill point. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I want to come down this way. And then sort of do a crossover here. Grab Faith and Steel. I may grab Arcane Capacitor for this build too. TBH. I'll do like something over here. I don't know. But that catches us up a little bit. Here. Now we can go into the Vol Ruined. Yay! Yeah. Anybody else out there doing any gaming this morning? This Sunday morning? Doing some Path of Exile. Doing some. Well, this is very sketch. Doing any Path of Exile? Doing any other gaming? Running the Gauntlet. Playing some 14 or doing other things. Other games are available, I suppose. Chilling a while, doing side quests and fishing. Fair enough. You know, you can do both of those things in Final Fantasy 14 too. Not that I'm stating a preference for one MMO or the other. I still have an irrational dislike of WoW. I know that's on me. It's a fine game. It's a fine game. It killed Asheron's Call, and I'll never forgive it. Playing Starfield. Ah. I played a bit of Starfield also on Game Pass. Yeah. You never owned it? Surprising, since there's been a few quality of life updates. Yeah, it definitely needed some. I had fun with what I played of Starfield. It definitely needed some work, though, when I played it. I never beat it, because, you know, beating games. Might play some 14 today. But would be trying to crank out more story until I'm burnt out again. That's fair. 7.3 is coming, though. 7.3 is coming. Soon. Soon. We can open this chest, and then we'll go to break. Die to the chest opening. Can. There we go. Got anything cool for me, game? No. Not really. Alright. You still haven't beaten 7.0? Yeah, that's fine. You could totally get all the way through 7.0 and 7.2 by Tuesday. As long as you don't sleep or do anything else. You know. But it's time for our first break, chat. As usual on the stream, we take our break when the stream takes a break, aka when ads run. And I encourage everyone in chat to also take a break. Whether you're playing something or just watching or whatever, take this chance to grab you some water, grab you some coffee, grab a snack, do a little stretching, get up, move around if you want. Maybe just close your eyes for like 30 seconds. It's good for you. I'll be doing the same, so feel free to do the drop game and all that good stuff, and we will be back here in about 3-ish minutes to continue our run. And again, it's so nice we can pause PoE. Thank you, GGG. Welcome back. How are we doing? Congrats, kill on Landon. The your angel emote is doing pretty well for you, huh? Because that's two in a row, right? For the angelic emote. If I recall correctly. OP. Hashtag strategy? Yeah. Real. Oh, real. Yeah, we're a little overleveled. I want me to be higher level. Okay. We take those. Can I end? Yes, please. I will take immunity to bleeding on a flask. Thank you. Bad touch. Let's go. This was the wrong way. I've done very well with mine. Oh, please. I'm so scared. I thought I was about to get slapped to death. I'm not corrupting anything at the corruption chamber. Can't trick me. I don't want to corrupt. Even if I think the results are weighted in that on the altar here. They can teach you about the mechanic. I don't wanna. I do want this though. Yes. Yeah, I think the Gauntlet is using the special event classes, not the standard ascendancies, by the way. I was planning on going Hierophant, but I don't think Hierophant exists in this event. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. As far as ascendancy goes. Not that we're particularly close. I'm not really concerned about it until we get to the point where I can actually click that button, you know? Huh? Oh. Detonates corpses, dude. Chest. My back's a little sore today. Chat. I don't know if I slept on it wrong or if the kind of extra long walk that I took yesterday was too extra long. Shouldn't have been. Wasn't that much longer. Right back. Like, slightly like inward from my shoulder blade. Hurts a little bit. Shifting around a lot, trying to stay comfortable.
I survived the pits of Trathis.
Eruptor, huh?
Survive you.
We'll take a
Choose
look.
quickly.
Eh. Eh.
Go. I won't stop you.
Must have time to
Nah. He had something cool, maybe I would have fought him, but... How am I over here? Over here? Push the ball out of the way, what's the worst that could happen? Oh no! I've unleashed the darkness!
you, God. Help me to lead this world back into the light.
Yep. Help me lead this world back into the light. Yelp. God he's talking to is innocent, by the way. You want a little lore. Innocence is the, Oh yeah, I need to be real careful in this zone. They've got some really degenerate, enemies around these, around these ritual sites. There are some special enemies that can pop up that are so dangerous. I can still only load the 2, right? Attached to. And it can have 1 additional brand attached. Alright. Onward and upward. I guess. Still using our flame wall just for the, now I'm just using it purely for its own damage. To give me a little supplemental stuff as we're trying to get linked up. Giant bird. Giant birds. Yep. This is a bird, chat. Insert that meme. This is a bird.
Turn stronger and angry.
Oh. This guy killed my mercenary. I did not think he was at risk. Oopsie. Might be time to look at getting a new merc, huh? Because they don't level up. The mercs don't level up with you in this. They stay at whatever level you find them. So you do it at least until you get to endgame. Kind of need to swap them out. Unless you get one that's just insane. Like you get like a god roll mercenary. I gotta be very careful. Yeah, it's these cultists that are so dangerous. They do a lot of chaos damage. You also notice I'm not doing the ritual, because... freak rituals. Hate this. Sketchy. Take a calling wand. Alright, this gets us faith and steel for some armor, ES, and some additional resistances. All good. All good things.
Your skin. I shall wear it.
I mean, I guess I'll check what he's got.
Choice, after all, is part of the craft.
No, nothing like blowing me away on his. Here.
Where do you think you'll
That.
go?
To the tunnel. Dread thicket. What? What? Okay. I thought it was farther up. I thought that was the actual exit. No real reason to go to the Dread thicket in a normal or Act 2. Doesn't do much. You want to go to the caverns though. Here we go. We got our Merc back. I probably should be throwing some additional gear on him. Probably not worth. Hold on. Try not to get shotgunned. Shotgunning isn't explicitly in for most of the skills, like most of the projectile skills, but if you stand next to a wall, you can still get shotgunned by things. Want to be careful. Want to take care. Which one freezes? You know, I should probably have a. I should probably grab Frostbomb, regardless. Remind me to do that when we hit the waypoint, chat. Our next waypoint. I should probably be using a Frostbomb. Ah! Alright, forgot about this guy. Because a Frostbomb will increase our damage, kind of notably. In addition to helping with the regen mobs they like to throw at us. What else have I been up to? Oh. I just finished reading the other day. I just finished reading the Phantom of the Opera novelization. I had never read it before, or watched the play. And wow, is that story insane. Like, it is bonkers. I know everyone else is probably aware of this. I think I might be the only adult human being in the world who isn't aware of the story of Phantom of the Opera. But holy crap. It was an experience. Only ever seen homages to it in other media. Yeah, that's all I'd ever seen. I just knew, like, Well, there's a phantom and an opera. It's not inaccurate. That is a true statement. The actual story goes real weird. It's cool though. I feel like I feel like I've learned something. This would give us some more resistances. We'd lose some armor, but I think that's probably okay. I could also potentially craft some life on this. I mean, yeah, let's do that. So it means I can do this as well. Make it a little easier to swap our wand off later. Or let me throw that at it. Boom. Yeah, that's a weird story. I recommend. I had like I didn't like buy this recently. I just found on my in like my stash of books that I just at some point procured a copy of like a translated abridged novelization of Phantom of the Opera. Like, okay, I've never read this, so let's go here. Yeah, it was wild.
Hello.
Frost Bomb. See? Creates a crystal that pulses with cold for duration, and it applies a debuff, which reduces their life regen rate and inflicts cold exposure. Slap that. You know, I'm gonna slap it there and do one of these too. Cascade not here? What? Am I crazy? Isn't spell cascade in Act 1 now? Did I not unlock it? Okay, whatever. I probably don't have the mana to be doing that anyway. Let's see, I do want to grab something here. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Let's do this. There's the 3-link. Honestly, it would have to be pretty good. Nah. Here, Mr. Mercenary.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Take some things. 4 to 55.
It is done.
That. And yeah, sure. I have that too. I'm not using it anymore. Cool. You. Uh, gonna do this.
Take care.
Okay. Stuff off. Essences. What do I have? I have a really crappy one. Increase cold damage on jewelry. Dex? Sure. Bam. That is not good. Don't know what I expected. That is not a good amulet. No. That's you. Also not good. But probably still worth swapping something for. Yep. Sure. And oops. Yeah, that'll do as well. Cool. All right. We'll go. Just doing a little bit of do a little bit of upgrading, you know, as a treat. Let's go. Got a bunch more HP, which we needed. Leveled up our resistances a little bit. Potentially craft some more resistances on. I may look at doing that before we get to right, dude? Speaking of having no resistances. Buddy here. Bad belt. Onward and upward. All ready for the Vol Oversoul here soon. That should be a fight. No idea what they did to him, but I assume it's terrifying. So tanky. Heck. Ow. Huh? Oh? This is a buff. 10 and 16, 20 and 14, and then also some cold damage. Yup. Need to remember I can this now. Put that down. Shred some of the resistances away. Yep. Alright. I want to go ahead and grab this. You take 20% reduced extra damage from crits. We're playing hardcore. Every bit of mitigation we can get is good. And 9 times out of 10, if you die to a one-shot in PoE, it's probably because you got crit. Or you just had no defenses in the first place. What is this layout? Wait, is that the peak? What? Huh. They don't usually put that so close that you get very confused when you look at it. Now we're starting to do things. There's the door. Also, there's currency. Love the randomization in these games. Oh yeah, like the procedural map gen. It does make it easy to get lost. PoE has like some patterns to it, to how it does its procedural stuff. So you can start to recognize it after a while. For like after you've gotten some practice with it. But they'll randomly change it up. So even though I've played a lot, I still get lost. Because like what I thought was the generation is no longer correct. Yeah, I think most have patterns, but it's on them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because true randomization in a zone is usually terrible. You might get some good layouts, but most of them are going to be real bad. But if they, you know, do it on sort of like a seed basis, like a seeded random with like an algorithm driving it, so that, you know, it makes some kind of sense. Yeah, it works out pretty well. And then you can add new patterns to it to keep people on their toes, which is what GGG does. So you get rooms with no doors. Yeah, exactly. Thankfully, that doesn't usually happen in PoE. They've got theirs nailed down pretty well. Yeah, DRGs is really good too. Different style of generation, but very good. We're making a Bruckgen 2D side scroller. Pretty cool learning how it all works. Yeah, it is. There's some really cool stuff that goes into it. Absolutely. Game dev is awesome, y'all. Also very hard. Also very hard. Give your devs some grace. It's a miracle any video game ever works. Ever. Even now in the days when there's, you know, engines that handle a lot of the heavy lifting, it's still a miracle any game actually gets made. Especially since with a lot of those engines, you end up fighting against the engine to do what you want. Because when you're making like an all-in-one solution, it's often not excellent at everything. Maybe you have to rewrite the physics engine. Patch on your own audio stuff. A billion other things. Rewrite your own renderer. Still find it hilarious how traditional programs are supposed to execute, do something, then exit. And then we make programs that just stay open and run perpetually. Yeah. It's resulted in some nonsense, huh? Never mind. Oh, my Merc died. That's awkward. I really wish he hadn't died before the boss. He's got to get replaced. Just don't die, forehead. Mark. How they got cutscenes into the Old Republic with an engine that has no cutscene support is crazy interesting. Yeah, that's even more fun when they're using like a previous game's engine, and they or like an already existing engine. And they're like, we've got this engine, but it doesn't have all the things we need. So. Employee died, and the first thing you're discussing is replacing him. It's a cutthroat world. Cutthroat world. And besides, our exile is not a good guy, Impale. I thought we discussed this. They're not great. Like, even the Templar's only crime is that he was a religious heretic. Spoke out against his own church and then got exiled. But he's still, like, real all in on religion. Alright. This time for another prediction, chat. Ready? Will I beat the Vol Oversoul? Oversoul. And with the nods. 4, to the beach. There we go. 120 seconds on the timer. I'm gonna run around and do some more farming while you do that. See if I can get another level out of this. Get your votes in, get your votes in. Predictions. Everybody loves gambling, right? Especially when it's not real money. It's the best kind of gambling. Assuming your country allows it. Yes, thank you. Hydrate. It's hydrate for me, and that's hydrate for y'all too, chat. Yeah, my throat is wrecking me today. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ah! Don't think I'm gonna have enough XP to level. Not even close. This. Sure. Let's see. Oh, asking about the KOTOR story. Or just the Old Republic, I guess. KOTOR's the RPG. I don't remember all the specifics, but I do remember the engine doesn't support having a camera without a player character. Ah, that's classic. That's a classic issue. They have cutscenes that don't have the player character in view. They hide your character behind walls or under the floor. Yup. Game dev hacks are a time-honored tradition. I can't remember what game it was, but there's one game where they didn't support vehicles. Like there was no vehicle support, but they wanted vehicles in the game. So they created a tiny player character, like infinitesimally small, and then attached a vehicle to its head, and that's how you drove. Or something like that. Yep. It's a classic. I am struggling. Ugh. Alright. I think the train's one of the fallouts where hats being worn by NPCs. Yeah, it's probably that might be the one I'm thinking of. It's probably happened more than once. Let's see. Alright, we're locked. We're locked in. Alright. Here we go, chat. I don't remember what they did to this one either, so click that. Go in here and grab our crafting recipe. Oh, if we die, at least we got a crafting recipe. Y'all ready for a real scuffed fight? I am. Oh, shit. I see. We're doing this again, huh? We did a similar thing in the Mervale fight, where it summoned a bunch of bosses. Fair enough.
Must have time to
Alright, we can handle this. See, we're using our totem and our frost bomb to keep these guys on their toes. See it shredding their resistances here. Oh, get out of here, Fetalitis. You're doing a lot of damage. Not loving that. Right. So far, so good. I mean, like, we haven't even gotten to the actual boss yet, by the way. This is just the pre-game. Alright, here's Weaver Part 2. Ow! Holy crap. So much damage. Okay. Now we're on the actual Oversoul. Sort of. Oh, he's summoning bosses too. Okay. Hate this. Alright. Okay. Okay, stop. Really wish I had my Merc. BBH. This is so rude. Ugh. What the hell? What the hell? I'm not loving this, TBH.
Let me at him.
Okay. Back in. Please kill these ads. Oh my god. What is... Sorry, I'm trying to lock in a little bit. I'm so scared. Okay. Please just deal with all... Oh my god, there's so many more. Okay. I see. Holy crap. What is happening? I'm so... I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Trying to keep on top of the thing. Trying to not die here. Please kill the Vol over soul so I no longer have to fear. Oh my god. Okay. Still need to kill the ads. The ads are not gone. We're still in danger. No relaxing. Jeez. Please die. Please leave me alone. We did it. We did it. We did it. Will I defeat the Val Oversoul? Yes. Nods. That was exhausting. We did it. The fate of an HC character is not to evade death permanently, merely delay it. You're right. You'll meet your demise not here, then eventually. It's true. Probably before we make it out of the campaign. Very likely. But not right here. Oof. So scuffed.
Sarn, birthplace of the Templar. A fitting
So
place to
scuffed.
put things right.
We did it though. Thanks for nothing, mercenary. Died before we even got to the boss. He probably would have died at the boss anyway though. BBH. I don't think he would have survived that boss fight. I'm a little surprised I survived that boss fight. That was sketch. I had to do the cheeky portal mid-fight. Y'all saw?
The corrupt shall fall.
Where you drop a, where you portal back to like refill potions and like sort of reset your brain in the fight a little bit. Had to. Do it again. But also the frost bomb came in clutch. Being able to shred cold res was so important. Here. Nice.
I don't mean to sound them.
Fall before
Yeah, Cassia. You don't mean to sound ungrateful, but you are ungrateful. Let's be clear. Yo. That's right. Thank you so much for the bits, Impale. Let's go. Thank you for the on-screen celebration as well. That is worth celebrating. We're in Act 3 now. Or we will be as soon as I end in this town. We made it to Act 3. We're only... Oops. That's the age. It's only taken us 5 hours and 16 minutes haven't died in a while, so I gotta start celebrating for something else. It'll happen. It'll happen, I promise. The the second half of the game, at the very least. The second half of the game, the mods ramp up.
A Templar,
In addition to the second half being harder in general.
Dominus must have run out of honest businessmen to banish, and he's finally getting to the real criminals. Just joking with you, your worship. In truth, I'm grateful to you for returning.
Please.
Problem is, bring me back something nicer.
That throat is not behaving today. Allergies are getting me a little bit. I've taken my allergy medicine and everything. It's no good. I'm just sort of saving stuff at this point. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Save that too. Oh, a little low on wisdom scrolls, huh? Still? Is this one better than my current one? No. But means it goes in there. What's this though? 40 life, 6 resistance. No, it's just actively worse, huh? Cool. Yes, thank you for the
Come over
bits.
here.
You know I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for all the support.
Something nicer.
Makes a difference.
Hello.
Alright. I feel like I missed a gem that I wanted to grab in Act 2. So let's pop back here real quick.
You managed
Yeah.
You have made
I made peace with the land. Yep.
I knew this.
I am not the...
I feel like there was something I wanted to grab here. Wasn't cruelty. Wasn't conk effect. Like, focus would probably be good if I had a 3-link. But I don't. That's where I get. No. I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Thank you for returning. Keep your life to your own.
4. Alright. Let's do this thing. Actually. Pop back here and we're gonna grab our, that's not where I wanted to go. Pop back here. And grab us a Quicksilver. From this quest. Speed up a little bit. My resistances are getting to be fine. I would like to move a little faster. This is a very early zone. I'm not too concerned about dying here at this point. Which means I just jinxed myself. Means I just jinxed it. Glace is gonna like perma-freeze me and I'm gonna die. Yeah, Rake, sorry, not Glace. It was unlikely. But I want to do this real quick because we're about to go to break anyway, so. Knock this out real quick.
Stop believing.
There we are. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was just missing all these sport gems.
While we live, we are blessed.
Got a job for you. Stay sharp out there.
Alright. Let's do this. I think we're getting rid of Flame Wall now. Flame Wall has done its job. They can go take a nap. Two blues. Thank you. Yeah. Do that for now. We'll do this as well. I'll keep my bismuth and we'll just run with 1 mana flask. Yes, it's time for our next break. So take this time to do the same, chat. Pop over here to Act 3, and then we'll start in on Act 3. We're making progress. Things are happening. So stay tuned. BRB. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's do this thing, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, my complete lack of Jors and Fusing Orbs is making this a little difficult. And you can see the Ascendancy here, I've not done any of them. Ascending is always a little sketchy, no matter how prepared you are. Sometimes Azaro just pops off, you know? Hi, Einhar. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? You ready to get me killed by a beast? Kind of embarrassing. Huh. Man. Too bad I'm not doing physical spells. That's actually kind of an insane Fizz wand. +1 to all Fizz spells and Fizz damage over time multi. You're doing like an exsanguinate. Oh. To be on. Oh, no kill Reno, please. That's too many projectiles. Illegal. Extra proj plus extra proj equals extra proj plus plus. That's not good math. That's not good programming math. Cool. We have spell cascade on our frost bomb now, which makes it do 3 in a line. It's just we're mainly using it for the debuff.
You will be a survivor, or you will
Works out. It works out. No. We're looking for the crematorium. I should probably not be fighting those beasts. But bye. This is terrifying. I don't know if I can kill him. Yeah, no, we're leaving. That's too much. That's too much. This guy we can kill. This guy. This guy's. Ow. Say, almost dying. Thanks, Einhar. Really appreciate you trying to get me killed. No, it's not his fault. The beasts sort of show up. He's showing up where the beasts are. He's not bringing them with him.
Life
Probably.
in his right hand, death in his left. And then there are those who fell through God's fingers.
Oh, our first Chaos Orb. We're rich. I don't know what I can use the Chaos Orb for. Well, I guess I can use it for crafting later. Use it to pay for stuff at the crafting bench, not for crafting directly with. Because this is a this is an SSF event, so there is no trade at all. None. Nada. Oh, come here. My mercenary is not really doing it whenever things get tough. He's the opposite of when the going gets tough, the tough get going. He's when the going get tough, he gets going. Yeah, he runs away. This is one of the life regen mobs that Frostbomb saves us on. Right here. Level up. Pop over here. That. Yeah, we might do that. You'll see. A piety. Got Tallman locked away in a murder chair somewhere. That's kind of rude. Kind of uncalled for, lady. Pulpit. There's a trial that we're not doing right now, like I said, doing all those later on. Powered up some more. Dry Frenzy the Destroyer. Gross.
Oh, I do so love a good murder. Care to oblige me? Ugh, do try not to deliberate too long.
No, you don't really have any buffs for me,
Spineless
dude.
and indecisive. Splendid.
They're so mean. Spineless and indecisive, huh? What a piece of crap. What is happening? Hate beating there, but it's these guys that I'm actually concerned with. Piety.
I must have time to gather my roll.
Hope y'all are enjoying the PoE action. It's a little quiet, but it is a Sunday. Sundays are usually kind of quiet anyway. People are doing their stuff.
There's your truth, heretic.
Be cool. Be cool. Take care of the ads first. Now I can actually deal with piety, potentially. Ow. I did it! Yeah, your piety. So I'll take that defenses thing. Done and done. We can bounce on back. Maramoa. Maramoa Patoa. We are taking Frostbite here.
General
Yeah.
Bavicius demands absolute obedience from his black. Goodbye.
Frostbite will shred melee resistances some more.
All patched up.
Which means it's also time for the Holy Flame Totem to go bye-bye. Still using decoy. The Flame Totem. Get treated as well. But it's time to go. Bags are packed.
I'll miss a boy.
Bring me back something nice.
Yeah.
What
Rip Tallman.
now?
It's too high level. Yeah. Sewer keys get all this stuff off.
Watch yourself.
Not that. Here we go. Not a portal back to the sewer. That's not how that works. Alright. Straight into the sewer. Also a kind of sketchy zone, because there's lots of projectiles and lots of chaos damage. So hopefully I do not dodge.
Might makes right.
Good, it could come at any time. Any fight could be our last. Any fight at all. Trying to mitigate that chance of decoy totems and having a help us out. Not a guarantee. All it takes is one. Yep, gotta destroy the undying butthole. Hi Cassia. Sorry, I'm not doing Cassia either in the campaign. It's usually not too stressful, but every now and then the tower defense pops off and they shotgun you with fireballs and you die instantly. Well, I'd rather not. Rogue Exile. Dude. Dude, down this way, too. Let's see.
You sure you want to do this?
A sniper, huh? Do I want to do that? Let's see.
Clock's ticking.
Poacher's Mark. Daring Arrow. Barrage. Arrows of Saturation. You know what? Sure.
I don't miss. Not finished.
So good. Cool.
You earned it. I'm in.
There you go. Now we got ourselves a little tacky merc. Some terrible gear, so we need to look for a new bow and quiver. Seems to have some damage though, at least a little bit. Okay. Okay. Potentially do some good work here if there's some stuff. Helping us kill things is pretty valuable.
Shot, one kill.
That was way more than one shot. Sure. Well, got the 3 ballistices. And rather than wait, I'm gonna go ahead and pop back and turn those in now.
Victoria was
The beetles.
Thank you. Alright, think I want to come up to Spiritual Aid next. Debating either doing that or going over to grab Divine Judgment. But Spiritual Aid is going to give us more damage overall, because it'll be 10% here, 10% here. So 20%, 40% out of this, and some regen, 56%. More points than this. Well, this does still end up more, doesn't it? It does. 10, 12, so 22, 72. Yeah, we'll go down this way. Grab Divine Judgment first. You know. So I swear that
Yes.
just have some more. Yes. Yes. There we go, chat. Let's get OP.
Be careful.
Pure developments. If you are struggling with resistances in early PoE, or like campaign PoE, and also struggling with being frozen, shock, and ignited, Pure Developments gives you all res, or all elemental res, and immunity to all elemental elements. It's a big reservation, like you're taking a hit for it, but it's actually so good. So good that I'm turning off Arctic Armor for it, actually. Actually.
What is it? Be careful.
Yeah. Back into the sewers. So yeah, we're going to turn this off, move this over here. And there we go. We got Vitality and Pure Development going. If I do this, I lose the ability to actually cast anything, so save that. I'll definitely be getting some rank reservation efficiency. Yeah, see, now we're actually capped on all of our resistances. Or all of our elemental ones, at least. And like I said, immune to Ignite, Chill, Freeze, Shock. Yes, please. Also swap out of our biz. Alright, you know what? We'll do Cassia. Or Cassia.
See this growth? Praise
Yep.
him.
Click the button.
Well done. Now be a good assistant and find a place to deploy a tower. Fire's flame. The blight is reacting. Those fiends are getting too close to my pump.
Oh. Dang it. We lost. But, you know. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have done such a nasty... We tried. Oh well. The other benefit of using Purity of Elements and Vitality is it also applies to our Mercenary, because it's an aura. It is an aura. Oh. Let's go. Accelerate the rate a little bit. Jade Flask. Marketplace. Let's see.
Can't think you'll ever see.
I don't know. Brain's not firing on all cylinders. Got our first 4-link though. We're finally in 4-link drop territory, chat. We're winning. Keep an eye out. Because if I can 4-link my brand, that will be huge. I'll probably go to Armageddon brand once we get it. After Gravicious. It's got some more damage to it. Thing from the ornate chest. Bad. We could probably use some extra gear. First thing we'll do it. But no. Yeah, see? We're freeze immune now, so get wrecked, chest. Can't freeze me if I can't be frozen. Man, it was a big old struggle. Rare belt. This, it is better than the one I'm wearing. Hot. Perfect.
Right between the eyes.
Right between the eyes. Yes, yes, quite. Quite between the eyes. I had to die to Merciless that I faced. we're not hitting him, so it's less dangerous for us, but our mercenary was getting kind of chunked. On account of the counting. He's got a reflect. He has Tempest Shield, so. Need to find her a better bow. Keep an eye out for bows. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts about the mercenaries, is it gives you more stuff that's like worth picking up. It's stuff that you might not use for yourself could actually be really useful for your mercenary. Like, I don't need a bow. Even like a mediocre rare bow is going to be better than, you know, the really crappy blue one she's using. So, makes me wish I'd held on to one from earlier. Definitely dropped a few rare bows. Didn't pick up. I didn't have a bow. Toxicologist, huh?
Clock's ticking.
Okay, but Toxicologist would be really good. It may also kill us. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
One shot. That's all I need. Lining up the shots.
Must have time to gather.
Last thing you'll ever see.
My mana is spent.
Die.
Fine. You lead. I'll cover you.
So yeah, so this is a Toxicologist, which is a chaos damage over time archer. But they also have Malevolence, which is an aura that multiplies our damage over time. Which is what we're using with Maritide Brand. So this one's going to give us some more damage. And should do some good damage itself. On account of being chaos being a weaker resistance for both us and for the enemies. You know? Should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I think her gear was still butts though, wasn't it? No, even her gear's a little bit better. Not amazing. Better. Here, you can have this
If
belt.
that's the call.
I'm sure not using it anymore. I'm gonna look for good. Is chaos bow. Eventually. Come on, ghost. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we sort of have something going here, right? Mercenaries scaling us up a lot. Definitely less tanky this way than running the tank merc. He wasn't a super tank merc anyway.
Lining up the shots.
There we go. I'd be going maximum tankage myself. If I find a good tank merc with like some defensive auras and stuff, then yeah, that's probably what I'll do as well. But I'm already relatively tanky as is. By nature of Templar just being kind of having a lot of tank stuff, and I'm used to building him tanky as well. It is hardcore, so no matter how tanky I am, something will kill me. It could kill me. But also, enemies can't hurt me if they're dead. So having a damage mercenary is also kind of handy. You know? You know? Especially as I'm still getting my undamage like ramped up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Just trying not to die to Doom Talons, the angry doggo. This angry doggo. Oops, all angry dogs. Right between the eyes. I'm practicing my accents by copying the mercs. Trying to mimic. You know how it is. Sometimes it's right between the eyes. Please, sir, can I have some more? Please. Please, sir. Just another crumpet agrow. Not even a. There's not even a. That was a nonsense sentence. A crumpet of gruel. Like a crumpet is a unit of measurement, not a pastry. I think a crumpet's a pastry. Probably wrong there too. Maybe a crumpet and gruel. Yeah, would make more sense. Oh, I thought gruel's just porridge. Yeah, it's just, you know, just something like people just actually eat. But it was like least the most impoverished food they could think of. To be fair, it is generally pretty cheap. Just porridge that sounded worse back in the day. Exactly, yeah. Like this is just oatmeal. Well, take all that currency in that box. Yeah, you call it gruel and then suddenly it's you know. Oh. For the pause then. Level up. Nice. We're gonna do a chance to freeze shock and ignite. Doesn't work for my current skills for the most part. Doing it anyway. Bad touch. Not bad. Not bad. Brand leveled up. Looking for the thaumaturgic sulfite. Here we are. Sorry. Thaumatic sulfite. I added too many syllables. Back to town. And let's dump off the old inventory.
You're right.
No. No. Super no. Need more sulfite, but the guy never spawns. Yeah, that's the struggle.
Bring me back something nicer.
Like I said, once you are in the in-game kill, you can start like increasing the odds that various mechanics show up, like the like Nico, or any of them. Really.
I walk. Goodbye.
Make Cassius show up more often. You can also like start increasing the like the amount that you actually get per. Well, the amount increases as you go up in levels. Like you start getting like hundreds at a time. That kind of thing. But yeah, it's just a progression thing. It is rough early on.
I don't deal in introductions, just outcomes.
It is a bit rough to sustain, especially like campaign-wise, like in the campaign. It is very random. There are a lot of league mechanics for it to choose from, if it even chooses any.
Right between the eyes.
My mana is spent.
Act 6 is tiring you a little. You'll get there. You'll get there. Like I said, try to link your skills as much as you can. It'll help blow through some of that. It'll make a difference. No, I get it. I get it.
Something eternal remains.
There's a lot of campaign nowadays. But this is the best the campaign has ever been. So, you know, bear that in mind.
Ha! My gems and I'll make short work of you.
Once upon a time, we didn't have 10 acts. We had 3 or 4. And then you did them 3 times in a row. I talk about tiring. Just go like 1, 2, 3, reset, 1, 2, 3, reset, 1, 2, 3. With the difficulty scaling up each time. Normal, cruel, and merciless difficulties.
Not finished.
And then eventually they added in Act 4. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop back to 1 into 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1. Etc. And then all at once, in the hypest PoE moment that's ever happened, they released 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And got rid of difficulties. Still see why it has to be so long and drawn out. D2's campaign annoys me for the same reason. It's because D2's campaign that it is the way that it is. So, that's fair. I don't mind it too much. When I'm playing in softcore, it usually takes me like 10, 12 hours to do the entire campaign. Nowadays. We're sort of creeping through because we're in hardcore, but it goes pretty fast once you've started to learn it. I don't mind it too much. Yeah, I mean, if you just get completely exhausted by it and just want some, like, power leveling to get to the end of the campaign, I'm sure, I know I do, and I'm sure other people have some characters just vibing in standard who could probably help. Just, like, run you through. Yeah, I guess. It's just taken me weeks so far. Yeah, I mean, it's your first time through, so... It's, like I said, there's a lot of learning curve to go. And it definitely is harder if you're, like, not using the vendors and all that too. And you're not sure what supports are good or what supports you should be using, or you're having trouble with like finding links and stuff. It always slows it down. Yeah, I mean, if you end up just wanting to get through it so you can sort of see the end, but, let us know. We can accelerate it by like getting you new waypoints, like jumping you through the zones faster than you could like run, that kind of thing. Even if you wanted to still, like fight all the bosses and such yourself. But yeah, the last few acts are notably shorter. I think 6 is like the last, like, kind of long one. If I remember right.
I me. Move on. Charge by the
Oh. Power through, I believe. Believe in the me that believes in you. Feeling relatively tanky now. We got our stuff online. Just having security elements already makes us so much tankier. Our Merc is very dead. That's alright, we're done with the zone. Anyway. We done.
You are not a cop. What is that?
Give me a
The cop
jade.
I like a dash of that.
that.
Goodbye, not a cockroach.
Just need more time to distract with other games. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, you can't. I know that compulsion. I feel that compulsion. But in PoE, it is such a waste of time. They've made it less of a waste of time. There are more things in the campaign to find now. But yeah, in the campaign, it's usually not worth 100%ing. Now in maps, or in the end game, it actually is kind of worth it. Like you might not kill literally every enemy in one of the in-game zones, but you'll probably kill like almost all of them. So you will be embracing that compulsion in that sense. Yeah. It's tough when you're balancing other games because PoE can eat all your time if you let it. All of it.
Right between the eyes.
I must have time to battle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to balance my time too. Yeah, I mean, you can sort of see from watching me run through the campaign sort of how I do it. Like, I'm not speedrunning it, like I said, but you know, I sort of know where I'm going. I try to hit the big points and all that. Also get elemental or divine judgment here, a big old 50%er. You trying to get some other friends to try it too or something? Running through the campaign with friends is a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, skip Monster Hunter tomorrow since I rage quit last time. Hey, sometimes you just need a break from a game. Sometimes you just need that break. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. These guys are trying to kill me. Stop. Hey, I see you. I see you. Such disappointment. That's me. Not you. Gravis just called me a disappointment. He's being rude. He's being rude. He's kind of a rude guy. General Gravis. Yeah, no, I realized that I was stream of consciousnessing a little too hard. I was like, wait. It's not the implication. No. Gravicius called me,
You chose the road, old friend. God put me at the end of it.
Also, I hate that I named my character DWL since he's not a duelist anymore, and there's no W in duel. Hey. It sounds like there's a W in duel. And just because you're a, you know... Oh yeah, that's right, you have a What? You're not an aristocrat. Are you? Aristocrat's not one of the standard ascendancies. Slayer, yeah. Yeah, if you'll notice on the social panel, it shows you as an aristocrat on my social, because in this event, they've changed all the ascendancies around. They're all different ascendancies, so it thinks you're an aristocrat according to my thing. So it's like that's not a standard ascendancy. I guess it's just like set up weird in the social platform. Yeah, we're using some Krangled Ascendancies. Krangling being a PoE name. I don't even know what mine are. I don't even know what the Templar ones are. I never played Templar in the league where this was a thing. I literally don't know. It's gonna be a surprise when I get to Ascend as well. It's gonna be a surprise for all of us. All right, let's do. I'm gonna put down a portal, but then I'm also gonna pause the game. Yeah, you're a level 55 aristocrat, obviously. I don't know what the aristocrat has either. Probably not the same things as Slayer. But it's time for our next little break here, chat. So take this time to get up, move around, close your eyes, rest your eyes a little bit, grab some water, grab some caffeine, grab a snack, grab whatever your heart desires, and then we'll be back here in just a few minutes. You got your sword to blue, green, green? Probably not a lot of blues. Probably not a lot of blues that are useful. You can check with Lily, though. If you pull up, if you go to Lily in the Act 6 town, she'll have all of the sport gems. So you can just talk to her, go to the blue tab, and see if anything looks interesting. But yes, ads are in progress, so we'll BRB. And we're back, everybody. Bleed and Rupture, huh? I mean, yeah, give it a shot. Can't craft movement speed on your boots because they corrupted it? Yep. As for what corruption means, so corrupted items are unmodifiable, as you have noticed. Occasionally, they can have weird things happen to them. They can have special mods that'll go on them. They can have like a special, like an implicit mod, which is a mod that goes like above your main set of mods. It's a different stat block. They can change sockets to be like white. A bunch of things. They can do a lot of weird stuff. But the main thing is, eventually you'll start getting currency that can corrupt things. Like a Vol Orb will corrupt an item. When it says modifying it unpredictably, they mean that. It is very unpredictable. You can even corrupt like skill gems. Corrupting a skill gem can give it quality on it. It can give it potentially like above the quality limit. Like so you can have like a 23 quality skill gem, or it can give levels to it. So you can have like a level 21 skill, 20 being the normal max. Does all sorts of weird stuff, honestly. We're gonna get Armageddon Brand here.
Why are you still standing there?
And then we're gonna swap this. Because I probably also want to swap this. No, we're not really scaling in Kriz, probably fine. Let's see, we got anything? See, 20 and 14. 47. 45. From the extra. thing, I guess. This we'll hold on to. We'll go ahead and swap to that. Do this. I'm going to transmute both of these. It'll work. Apparently you have a mechanic to place explosives, but you can't place them anywhere. Ah, so that's Expedition. There should be an NPC. Oh, it's because you were holding left trigger, right trigger. I didn't know that was a limiter. But, yeah. You'll essentially set out a, like a pathway of... You'll set it like a pathway of explosives, and it will go along that pathway. You want to put it near, like, the giant skulls, and you want to put it near the, like, chests and stuff. And then everything that's in, that it explodes will get released.
You get in there.
Good luck to you.
It'll be fine. Okay. Back in we go. We're powered up a little bit. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. And a red. And a red, huh?
Watch yourself.
Red support for Armabrand. What are we looking at? What should I do? Is it also I'm here? Maybe Nico isn't showing up because I didn't complete the quest since it wants me to blow up a wall. I don't know which walls are blow upable. That shouldn't keep him from showing up. But the walls that are blow upable, you'll actually see on your minimap. It'll show like a little, like a basalty icon, like the basalt like pillars looking icon. They're almost always in the darkness. Sometimes you'll have like offshoots while you're running down a delve path, and sometimes those offshoots at the end of them will have a wall that you can blow up. It'll be marked on your minimap with like the little icon once you get close. And then you throw a stick of dynamite at it and rage. Yeah, it shouldn't stop it from rocking. So those quests are just to sort of teach you the mechanics of the fights. There we go.
You're either a client or a target. I'll soon know which.
Casters.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, we're using Armabrand now. See, it's we're not a damage over time build anymore. Now I'm dropping little meteors on dudes. Because we've also switched to doing fire damage. I probably don't need Frostbomb anymore. We're still using it. We're still using it. should probably look for a new... look for a new, Merc. Because Malevolence isn't doing anything for us, really. No. Or I could switch back to my tankier Merc, I guess. Our damage is notably higher with the thing. We're kind of chunking him. That. Try not to die to it. Keep our eyes out for the tanky boy. If I can get a Merc with like determination, that'd be swell. That would be swell. Yeah, I didn't actually go grab a red support of any kind, did I? I don't know what I would put there. I could just life tap it, I guess. Our regen's pretty good. I should also swap my curse, because Frostbite's also not doing anything for me. I'm so good at this game. Here I am giving advice, and I'm just not doing all the things that I should be doing. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm much more experienced. It's true. Nailed it.
And so, I take my first steps into damnation incarnate.
Lining up the shots.
Yes, it's a... Appreciate the ice, of course. I do have literally thousands of hours in PoE, so I do have some experience. I don't know everything about the game. I will not even claim to. A lot of the general knowledge stuff, that I can help with. That I can. Like in this zone, you always want to be going upstairs. So you want to find the stairs to take you up, then don't go back down. That's the pattern for this zone. Sometimes finding those stairs is very annoying.
My gems and I'll make short work of you.
Mini shot, huh?
Well,
What you got?
haven't got all day.
Grace, Frostbomb, Ice Shot, Vol Ice Shot. Yeah. You're hired. Place my low level one.
Try not to scream too much.
I not to die to that. There we go.
Believe it. All right, you win.
Gotta give us some defensive and offensive ability. And she's doing she's an ice archer. Do I want to do any of these? I think I do. It really sucks that they nerfed the elemental resistance flip. Probably still worth taking, though. Okay. Yeah, see, I just went upstairs. Hey, our first fusing. I need so many of those. My mana is spent. Maybe I do life tap my, maybe I do grab a life tap for Armor Brand. A little worried that it's going to get me killed. But not being able to cast spells is also likely to get me killed. No? Crap, that's a lot of projectiles. Please. Whew. Yeah. Let's go grab a life tap. So the life tap support changes your skill from using mana to using life. It's also got a hefty modifier on it, which is the downside. It makes your skills cost way more at the same time. Which is less fun. You know? Alright.
While we live, we are blessed.
First. Crossbeam. Link, you can get out of here. You are not doing anything for me anymore, sir. Frostbite? What did I say? What did I say?
Goodbye.
Which means I should probably also grab these. Next. Give me more sustain. Alright. Back in. Yeah. I am not speedrunning. Quite obviously. We're still in Act 3. Almost 8 hours into this character. You know. It is what it is. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to grab a fire curse.
Yes.
Curse. Curse you. Curse you. Did an Abyssal Trove? Nice. Those are spicy. Those can be rather spicy. Seeing if anything else is inspiring me here. I don't think so. Nah.
Watch yourself.
Failed the first one as I was reading the tutorial and time didn't pause for tutorials. Yeah. Yep, you just gotta chase it. Chase the path. Abyss is a nice, that's from the Abyss League. It's a nice chill, not chill. It's a nice, straightforward mechanic, though. Just, like, follow the path, grab the things, or, you know, kill the things, get the loot at the end. I like it. I like it. It's a good one to farm it in game when you're just trying to get some XP, because there's so many like enemies involved. So if you're just trying to get some XP, it's a good one. It's a good one. Is it over this way? Mark is kinda blasting a little bit. Honestly. This needs to go. Curses are good too, Kill. You're not using any curses, even for a melee character. Having a curse is nice. There's like, I think there's one, I think, punishment is the physical curse. I think punishment's the physical one. Makes them take, or, you know, gives you more damage. Damage good. Curses keep hurting you. Yep, that's why they're good for us. Curses are a huge damage multiplier. Do they do any of these challenge runs that are multiplayer? Or are they all SSF HC? There aren't. They haven't done any like classic races in a while. Also, oh, people are just hung upside down or like in torture positions. We don't get a lot of PoE 1 events in general at the moment, other than just like when the leagues, you know, the actual league starts, which a lot of people consider a challenge run. Yeah. The only reason we have this one really is because it's a player that, a long time PoE content creator and player sort of sponsors it and gets his own sponsors and everything, and he's eventually gotten like support from GGG. So this isn't even run by GGG. They've just since it became popular, they've done it now. Oh right. Sorry, boss fight. I should have done this. Hold on. I'll let y'all vote. I'll pause. Add. Will I... Will I kill Petey before she kills me? Yep. Nope. I'll give it 2 minutes. I'll give it 2 minutes. Yeah, that's why I thought it might be nice if there was a multiplayer one. Just encourage everyone to hop on and play together. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool. Now, they do have a mechanism to create your own events now. If you see like at the character select screen down at the bottom right, where this event lives, you can create your own private league. So you could have like a full league with just your friends, or whoever you wanted in there. So it'd be like a sort of a group found type of deal. You can have people help you pay for it and everything. And there's some like you can do like mods to it too. I think you can make it harder. I don't think you can make it easier. You can make like it harder, sort of like this. And that you could do group found if you wanted, or like group play.
How you going?
Which is kind of neat.
Don't do anything I would.
Yeah, they used to pretty regularly do race events, so you know, like challenge leagues that are designed to get as fast as we go, right? But they haven't done many like in the last couple of years, as they've been working on PoE 2, and a lot of the interest wasn't there for them, you know. So it's been a while since we've had a classic race event that was actually like multiplayer. If we get a few streamers playing it, something we could do at the stream together thing? Yeah, potentially. Potentially. Yeah, we could always do our own thing. Not an idea I dislike. Could be fun. Could be. Could be. How are we doing? Is that 2 minutes yet? Locked? Locked? Yes. Alright. Okay, Petey. Let's do this thing.
Your devotion damns us, heretic!
Very spicy. Very spicy piety. Very angry. I didn't have any chill on the best of days, and this is not the best of days. Come on. Damn it. Oh, rip my, rip my mercenary. Please. There's some of these.
Your devotion damns us, heretic! Your devotion damns us!
Yep, get taunted. Get taunted, you nerd. Alright. So far, so good. I do need to pay attention, though. You could ruin my day real quick with a cheeky shotgun. Hey.
Damn you!
We did it. We did it. Feeling pretty good about that.
One can, mistress of suffering. Judgment
I feel pretty good about that one. My Merc probably feels less good about it, but I feel pretty good about that one. Builds building. Build be building, you know? I just accidentally opened up DaVinci by trying to click over to my streamer.bot. That's what I get for putting them all in the hotbar. Sorry if the stream lags. Resolve. By kill piety, yes. resolved. 2K to kill. Yo. Do I play any other ARPGs too, like D334 or Titan Quest, Grim Dawn? I do occasionally play Last Epoch, which is yet another ARPG. That was indie. They're no longer indie. They just got purchased by Krafton, I think. I don't know how much I'll be playing it, but yeah, I play some Last Epoch. I was never a big Diablo-er. I played Dungeon Siege when Diablo was out. That's right. I'm a hipster. I'm a hipster. Yeah, they just got purchased by Krafton, who's been doing all the... Or there's that whole whatever's going on with Subnautica 2 thing. I don't know all the info, so I'm not going to spread anything. But it is something that's happening. Yes, Last Epoch's launch was rough. Yes. This is because it was originally designed as a single-player game, and then they decided to make it multiplayer.
You have claimed the most.
Or they always knew it was going to be multiplayer, but they didn't put multiplayer in until years into development. And it was not ready when the game launched. It had a lot of network issues, even after being delayed quite a bit. But it's a fun game. They've improved a lot of stuff. For sure. It's pretty fun. I prefer both Path of Exiles, both 1 and 2. And honestly, Path of Exile 1 and 2 are very different ARPGs, so it kind of gives me my fix nowadays. I can just play, if I want a more fast-paced, blasty ARPG, Path of Exile. If I want to play Dark Souls, but in an isometric view, there's Path of Exile 2. It's a little reductive in both cases, of course. But you know what I mean.
Party's off to meet the mate. Good luck to you.
What I understand, they asked the lead directors to make a film about Subnautica 2 and claimed they weren't doing any work and fired them and delayed the game because it was about to release and their team would have gotten the bonus. Yeah, that was roughly what I heard. I was tempted to get PoE 2, but I got Starfield instead. Figure I need to finish PoE 1 first. That's fair. Shouldn't I get access to PoE 2 just by buying the premium currency in 1? I'm sure that was a thing. Yes, so there's a supporter pack, I believe. Let me double check. Don't want to be giving out false info. There is... It's not all... It's not just like buying currency outright. There's a way to do it. Yes. There's a Path of Exile 2 Early Access Supporter Pack, which gives you 300 of the 300 points, which is the premium currency, and gives you a key to Path of Exile 2 Early Access. And the digital soundtrack, which, sure. It's $30 for that. For like the base level. They've got higher ones too. Yeah, specifically the Path of Exile 2 Early Access, and the points work in both games. So, like, it's the same currency, same premium currency. Yeah, those start at 300 just basically get it early access. But honestly, if you've got a lot of games to play, there's no harm in waiting, because like I said, it is early access. They're rapidly evolving it. I think it's fun to play already, but it definitely needs more baking. Like it's just not done yet. So, and if you think the Path of Exile 1 campaign is long, you have not seen anything yet. The PoE 2 campaign is much longer. And unfortunately does suffer from the having to restart at the start, because they don't have all the content in yet. So there is no harm in waiting. IMO. I'm in it. I've played it on stream. I enjoy it. Like I said, it's got more of a Souls-likey vibe to it, but an ARPG, which I guess technically Souls games are also ARPGs. Just the genres mean nothing, and the points are insane. But oh yeah, finish this. Yeah, the campaign is pretty sizable. They've been shrinking some areas down, and you have to repeat it anyway. Like I said, to get out of the campaign. So yeah, nothing wrong with waiting on that one. If you've got other stuff you want to play, especially. But I do like it. I do think they have a game there, and I think it'll do well once they sort of figure out one, how to balance having two gigantic games running at the same time, because PoE 1's not going anywhere, they say. The plan is to keep running both games concurrently, with very different vibes. You know, running their own events and everything. So that is at least the plan as they've expressed it. So yeah, nothing wrong with waiting. Do some PoE 1 in. There's plenty of video games to play. And yeah, a lot of people who are all in on PoE 1 are not fans of 2. Just because they do play differently. Not that you can't do shenanigans in both. That's just the PoE life. There's always shenanigans. Try not to get exploded by porcupines. That would be a really embarrassing way for this run to end. But also, like, one of the most common ways for hardcore runs to end in PoE. These porcupines explode into spines if you kill them. If you don't destroy their corpses. If you do destroy the corpses, they don't explode into anything. Fortunately, I don't have any corpse explosion. Dang. We technically have access to all of our trials now. I could grab them all. I don't know if that's a thing I'm doing today, though. Don't have that much time left overall. Trying to get some more regen going. Yeah, excellent. I enjoy it.
For the glory of God.
But
Beautiful.
just in general, in games, I kind of hesitate to recommend an early access game. Right? Even though, you know, GGG has a pretty proven track record at this point of making, you know, good stuff. Early access be early access. Even if you're, you know, and that's what it is. They call it early access. It's really kind of a beta test, because like I said, the game is not done. At the end of the day, it's up to the people. And no matter how I feel about PoE right or PoE 2 at the moment, it will almost certainly be better once they're done with it. Like once we hit 1.0. Whenever that is. Said they're, you know, not supposed to be a super long process. So has every person with a game in early access ever. Every game's like, yeah, I'm gonna spend exactly this long in early access, and then we'll release. And yet, often is not the case. Because game dev is hard. Again, not disparaging devs for being optimistic. I know I've definitely made some questionable coding estimates when I was working on something. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can have that feature done in a week. I got that. 2 weeks later, it is not done, and my boss is like, yo, what's up? Like, I was incorrect. I was not right. You just refuse estimates or say like 1 year or something. Yeah, they were obsessed with it at my last job. I found it annoying too. Because the only way you can really estimate a coding task is if you've done the coding task before. Otherwise, you're just guessing. Sometimes the guess is maybe a little more educated, right? Like if you know some parts of it. But really, you can call it an estimate, but it's a guess. And usually you're pressured to say, well, you know, I can do this quickly. Because you don't want to look stupid. Or is that just me? Turns out I ended up looking stupid anyway, and it wasn't done. So, joke's on me. I mean, that definitely didn't happen. Multiple times in my career. Definitely not. It's gross. Harry Nash is a disgusting name. Yeah, it's like saying, how long is the business going to run for? It's like, yeah. There are variables that I don't have. It's like, just estimate, just ballpark it. You don't want me to ballpark it. Because, yeah, otherwise it'd be like, I don't know, sometime between 1 month and 2 years from now, probably. I don't think that's what you want to hear, but that's the ballpark. Yeah, then you're like, well, I'll just overestimate everything. Yeah, you know. lead comes, I'm like, why do you think it's going to take a month to do this? Because I don't know how long it's going to take. I'd rather guess up or down. But now they're yelling that it's going to take so long. And the designer is having a freak out. Like, my project's never going to get done because of this guy. Can't win. Can't win for losing. They laid me off anyway, so not my problem anymore. I just have many other problems. I feel like I might have ranted a little bit there. I feel like it was a relatable rant, though. All good, entirely relatable. Yeah. No matter what field you work in, there's always nonsense. And hey, I gotta talk about something while we're running through this, this thing, right? We do have Damamoose coming up here soon. I am somewhat concerned about Damamoose. If I'm being wholly honest. His actual name is Dominus, but, you know, PoE memes, he is Dami Moose. It might not even be a meme. That might just be among my friend group. Actually, now that I think about it.
Your flesh begs to be studied.
Yeah, no thank you. That is weird, sir. That was uncomfy. No studying my flesh without consent. Hi, Scion. Bye, Scion. Okay, by the way, you only have to do this once. Like, ever. Freeing the Scion. Once you've unlocked Scion, you've got it forever. One of the few things that just persists in PoE. Dominus Thrax gets his own operatic theme in Warframe. I do think I remember that. I seem to remember there being a Dominus when I played, at least. At least that's a title, though. This dude's name is Dominus. Oh, hold on. Gotta do the thing. I didn't aggro the boss. We're good. Well... Prediction. I run all my predictions through streamer.bot, in case you're wondering. Yay! No! Bad. 120 seconds. Great. Did I never resolve the... Okay, yeah. I was like, I could have swore I resolved the piety one. You know, I'm only winning my own points of these unless I lose them. Hey, there could be somebody else. I don't look at the chatterinos. I don't know who's in there. Maybe a lurker wants to vote. I like doing it. It's also good for me to get into the habit anyway. It's always good for me to get in the habit. Building that muscle memory, you know? Sorry. No worries. No worries. You good. What happened to PoE Mobile? It still theoretically exists, but I imagine it got, like, real sidelined. Because they've been struggling to keep up with, you know, Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. Trying to do both at the same time. I have not heard of it being, like, formally canceled. I think it might just be on hold. Just a big ol' hold. Hey, Scarlet Rose, how you doing? Welcome in. We're doing some Path of Exiling. I'm in the Gauntlet. I'm probably going to die to Dominus. We'll see. You might be here just in time to watch my character die. Also, just in time for me to snooze ads that are about to play. Kind of feel like they shouldn't have made a second live service game to run alongside the first. It was a choice, yeah. They're hoping to make them different enough that you want to play them both as like separate games. That is their hope. And then they're gonna like offset the like leagues. Their idea is to offset the leagues so that like every 2 months you're getting either a PoE 1 or a PoE 2 like league launch. That's like their plan, so that you're always playing some PoE. Because right now, people play PoE for a month or two in a league, and then stop, for the most part. And then they come back for the next league launch. So, if they can keep people bouncing between the two. Yeah, the plan changed when Settlers ran for like a year. That's because they did not understand what they were getting into. Yeah. Our vote good? Our vote locked? Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. But yeah, how are you doing today, Scarlet? Rose? I'm about to fight some boss.
Exile has tested you.
Hey, Dominus.
Now let's see what God has to say.
I don't know what they added to this fight, by the way. I don't know what to expect. Except for it'll probably be terrifying. Leveled up, though. Which is cool. Please kill her. Seriously. Stop summoning the totems. But I'm gonna be a little locked in on this one. They've been going absolutely insane with these act boss fights. So.
Have you ever seen the true
Okay.
face of God, Exile?
Ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Oh, no, we're doing all the fights again, because that's how this event's going, huh? Doing good, having some lunch? Nice. This fight is very annoying, and this version of it is even more so. How'd you face that way, sir? Hold on. We are doing this as well. Leveling up. Or grabbing Surge of Vigor. Give us some more regen. It'll be very helpful in the later part of this fight, where, they tried to kill me. There's a lot of bleed happening. Please. Come on. Come here. Oh. Dang it! Rip mercenary. I don't really have the damage for this. Ugh. Don't really have the damage. He's so very angry. Please stop. Die, Gratius, again. Please. Hi, Piety. Oh, don't hit that, please. Oh. Yes. I'm trying. I'm trying. Really will be missed. Fight's so dangerous. Kill her, please. Conquer a worm? Really? Ugh. He's dead. Hi, Dominus. Time for this nonsense, huh? Is that Shaper? What? Oh my god. Okay. This is so very rude.
The touch of God. Die. The touch of God.
Yeah, so Shaper is one of the in-game bosses. He's the one doing all that nonsense.
Die.
Oh god. Oh. Please.
Nightmare prevails.
Come on. Come on. Do not get caught in that. Try not to die to Shaper Blast. I know, touching God, yep. Oop. We're playing this cool.
The light of divinity.
No light of divinity.
This world is an illusion, exile.
Okay, phase 1. News. This over here. Okay. Okay. But this fight is the fight you really want to hang out near the Ascendant Dominus. You want to stay inside this this bubble that he summons. Hey!
By exiling me, you were my Genesis Dominus. And now here I stand, countless
These fights are no joke.
months later, honored to be your revelation.
Easy peasy? Yeah, we did it. We did it. I wasn't scared. Except for all that part where you saw me being scared. Other than that, I was fine. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's go into the Act 4 town. Then that will actually be, like, it for us today, chat. We're out of time. Still, pay attention. It'd be even more embarrassing to die here. Shock ambusher, huh? Would be the worst thing in the world to have somebody doing shocks for me. But yeah, I'm feeling like we got, you know, something going here. I feel pretty tanky. Feel relatively good. For this point, at least. Act 4, of course, everything scales again. Well, not the mods, just everything's gonna be, you know, spicier. A lot of scary things in here. I think it's been pretty fairly smooth sailing after the beach. Yeah, once I got past Hillock, feel like it's been going pretty well. Hillock was so bad though. All three of my deaths are to Hillock. I was wondering. In the event. All to him. Yeah, I'll get to the town here, then I'll send us out. Probably not going to bother with raiding anything today. I'll let y'all do your own thing on this beautiful Sunday. I probably should also get some stuff done, and I will get distracted. Was? What are my plans for the rest of the day? I need to get some my VODs caught up some more. I need to get some lunch. Obviously. And then maybe actually get some profit-bearing work done as well. Profit-resulting work. I don't know. I definitely... I'm still trying to catch up on my VODs. My VODs are so far behind. I definitely need to do that. At least get one more VOD up. Can't work on a Sunday, it's not good for you. My schedule's all wonky, Kill, you know that. I'm already working on a Sunday. It's happening right now. This is ostensibly work. Now, if I can get stuff done today, I can chill a bit tomorrow, on Monday, when I don't usually work. Streaming isn't work, and if it is, it's time to quit. That's That's fair. It's a fair, fair approach. But I am trying to make it a business, technically. So technically it's work. It's work I enjoy. Now don't get me wrong. I very much enjoy it. But it is work in the sense that I have a schedule and I do technically get paid. Even if it's a fraction of you know, minimum wage. I am trying to make content creation a job. As a main job, even. So. Or a main way to sustain myself, I guess is a better way to put it.
I am Tasun, your holy...
You need to do more networking? Yeah, I do. I know. I know. I know.
Seems like. See you later.
It has helped, for sure. When I've done it.
The time. Whether it is act with care.
Yeah. In any case, though, we are out of time. For today. At least. Probably no stream tomorrow. If I do, it'll be PoE. But probably no stream tomorrow. And on Tuesday, we will be back onto Final Fantasy XIV as the 7.3 patch drops, and thus we have more main story to do. I am very much looking forward to it. So if y'all are, please stop by. You know? And thank you for the gigantic Rocky with the smile. I love that. That's so cute. That's a cute one. Thank you for the biddies as well, and thank you for hanging out with me today, Kill. I do appreciate it. What was the outcome of the prediction? Oh, yep, you were right. See, I'm bad at the streamer thing. This is why this is why I'm trying to do it more frequently. We did beat Dominus without dying, though. So the outcome was yay! Yes, thank you, Scarlet Rose. I'm bad about resolving predictions. I think the last one from last stream I forgot to do for like 4 hours. So thank you. Definitely hit me up if I forget at any point. But yes, we did win, so congrats to the winners there. I almost thought I was going to get got by the by Gravicious, but we're good. We're good. But yes, at the latest, we'll be back on Tuesday, where we'll be diving right into Final Fantasy XIV 7.3, the patch content MSQ. So tune in for that. Other than that, I hope people have a great rest of your day. You know, it's still Sunday, so vibe. Take it a little bit easy. I'm going to try to do the same thing myself. You've had people pay out the wrong one before. I've seen it happen too. I think I've gotten caught by it, like maybe once. I try to keep my predictions like lined up the same way, so not flipping between will I die to and will I beat a boss or something. Try not to flip it too many times, because otherwise, yeah, it's so easy to get caught up in the sauce. But yeah. Everybody have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Thank y'all very much for watching our little PoE interlude in between the content. The event's fun. I'll probably do it some more on my own time. If anything exciting happens, I'll try to record it and clip it and let y'all know, all that good stuff. So keep an eye on the Discord. Because I want to beat the campaign still, even if it's not on stream. But yeah. Take care, everybody. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. And stay tuned for more Final Fantasy action on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. And goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to follow at all the places down below. Join the Discord. Check out the various links. Thank you. Goodbye.